Hello everyone, welcome to yet another video. And please, if you are new in this video and this channel, you can please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. And in this video we're going to talk about formula method. So we're still talking about quadratic functions. So in the previous two videos I talked about there's one where I talked about factorization method, and the other one we talked about completing the square method. So this is the other method that is used for when you're solving quadratic functions or when you're solving quadratic equations. This is another method that is used, which is formula method. So in this formula method, you have to understand that for the equation which is in the form, for example, equation, if you have got ax square, and then it can be positive or negative, which is bx, and then plus c is equal to 0. And then where a shouldn't be equal to 0, this is what we call a quadratic function. So it is in this form where ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So a is not equal to 0, because if a is equal to 0, x is 0 multiplied by x squared, it's the same as 0. So it shouldn't be equal to 0. So it shouldn't be 0. So in this format, if you have been given a quadratic function which is in this format, then you are finding, they have said you have to solve equation. You have to solve, you're going to say, this is the formula to use, because they have said it's using the formula. So it's x is equal to negative b, and then positive or negative the square root over b squared minus 4ac, and then over 2a. This is the formula that is used. So this is the formula that we use. That's the reason why they have said the formula method. So in this formula method, this is the formula that we use when solving quadratic functions. Now, for example, they have said solve. They have given us solve, which is open brackets. They have given us solve open brackets to x minus 1 cross brackets, and then again open the other brackets, and then they have said 3x and then minus 2, then cross bracket is equal to 3, for example. Let me write nicely. So equals 3. So how can we solve this quadratic function or quadratic equation? So the first thing that we're supposed to do is to expand this. I taught in the previous videos how to do with algebra, how to expand in algebra. So if you didn't watch that video, you can go in my on my channel and you can search for the same video. And then so we continue how to expand. We continue, so they expand it like this, which is 2x will be multiplied by everything in the other bracket. So we'll say 2x open bracket 3, and then minus 2 cross bracket, and then minus 1. There is a minus 1 here, open bracket, it will be multiplied with the same, which is 3x minus 2, and then we'll cross bracket is equal to 3. That is what we have been given. So we have expanded, and then we start multiplying. So 2x multiplied by x squared, 3x, I mean, it will give us 6x squared. So it will give us 6x squared, then minus 2x multiplied by 2, it will give us 4x, and then negative 1 multiplied by 3x, it will give us negative 3x. Negative 1 multiplied by negative 2, it is positive 2, and then equals 3. Remember, this quadratic function, when you're solving it, you have to make sure that it takes you back to this format or this form here. It has to take you back to that. So from there now, these are the same, they are like terms here. We can add them or subtract them. So we're going to say 6x square negative 4x minus 3x, it is negative 7x. So it will give us negative 7x, and then plus 2 equals 3. That. So it's not yet like this, which is the form, which is the format that we are following. So from there we're going to say, we're going to group the like them. So 6x square minus 7x, and then it will give us plus 2 minus, because this is a positive, when it crosses this sign changes to negative, 3 equals 0. That's what we have. So there's a 0 here, there have to be 0 here, equals 0. And then from there we can add these two or subtract. So it will give us 6x square minus 7x, and then minus 1 equals 0. So that's what it has given us. So this is the quadratic function. So it doesn't mean we have solved here, no. Now we have to use the formula in order for us to solve. So let me have this side, and then I'll say this is the equation that we have, which is 6x square minus 7x minus 1 equals 0. So we have to know that here we have got ax square. So the coefficient of a, we have to come up with the coefficient of a. So we can say this is a, and this is b, and that is c. Those are the coefficients. We're going to get the coefficients of those x. And then we use the formula. We are going to say x is equal to, where there is negative b, this is the coefficient, which is negative 7. So negative and negative positive, so it will be 7 positive or negative, the square root, and then where there is b squared, so it's same as negative 7 squared minus negative 7 squared minus, and then where there is 4, there is 4 here, minus 4, and then open bracket, where there is a, is this the coefficient of x, which is 6, and then we cross, open again, where there is c, negative 1, so we have got negative 1 there, we cross, and then over everything, 2, we have got 2 there down, and then open bracket, where there is a, we put the coefficient of a is 6, so we put 6, and then we cross. Then we say, we continue, we say x is equal to positive or negative 7, sorry, positive or negative, this is 7, so 7 positive or negative square root, the square root of negative 4 squared, negative 7 squared I mean, so negative 7 squared is 49, so positive 49, and then we say negative 4 multiplied by 6 multiplied by negative 1, it will give us positive 24, so it will give us positive 24, and then over 6 multiplied by 2, it will give us 12, so over 12, and then we continue, we say x is equal to 7, then positive or negative a square root 49 plus 24, it's 73, so it will give us 73, and then we say 73 divided by 12. That's what we have. Therefore we are going to split the sign, because the signs we have got, we have the signs that we have here is positive and negative. So we're going to split one question or one equation. We're going to have negative, or we are going to equate. So we're going to say x is equal to 7. We get the positive, so plus the square root of 73, and then divide by 2. And then to the other side, we're going to say, or the other side is x is equal to 7, and then we're going to get the other sign, which is negative, and then negative the square root of 73 divided by 2. That is what we have, or divide by 12, sorry. So this is 12, it's not 2, so 12. And then from there we say x is equal to, so 7 plus the square root of 73 and then divide by 12, it will give us 1.23. That's the first answer. Or it will give us, when we solve, is giving us 1.30. Yes, 30. So it's giving us 1.30, and then we can say, or x is equal to 7 minus the square root of 73 divided by 12. It will give us negative 0.13. So that's what we have. So these are the two values. These are the two values of x, and this is how we shall find using the formula method. So sometimes what they will give you is that they won't give you the question like this. Sometimes they'll just give you direct the question like that. So they will just give you like this question direct. So sometimes they will give you the same way they have given us, where you have to make first of all the quadratic function and also come up with the formula and you place them inside and so on. That's how we solve the quadratic function. Thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell